Hi everyone, it's Tawney. In today's video, we will be recreating this look right here. It is sort of Joker clown-esque. I don't even know if the Joker would be considered a clown or if he like went along with clown vibes. I don't really know, but we're gonna go with it. I'm thinking it's more like clown kind of look. As you all know, usually whenever I film Halloween videos or any kind of SFX or any kind of like funky makeup videos, I like to use the Glamlight X Michaela palettes. I have 1 and 2 here, so we're going to be using those. I also picked up the new NYX Ultimate I Know That's Bright palette. It looks like this, and I haven't opened it yet. I guess I probably should. I'm going to be using it in this video. But if you can see in this palette, all of the shadows that are like outlined with the pink are like face only shadows, so they can only be used on the face, not on the eyes. So I figured now would be a good time to apply some of these products to my face and not my eyes, which concerns me that half the palette is eyes and half the palette is face. And I said in my last video when I talked about buying this, I didn't use it in the last video, but I talked about it. I was like, if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have bought it. So there's that. I have a lash primer. It is from L'Oreal's Lash Paradise Primer in white. Obviously, the lash primer is usually white, so I'm going to be using that if I need to. I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I have an old one and a new one. So you can really tell with the packaging. This one's really old. I can use either one of those. I also have this Profusion Bright Lights Pastel Liner. Pastel liner. It's in the shade white, and it has one of these types of applicators, so it's a little different if I want to go that route. Or I also have this one from Maybelline. It's not my favorite, but it does the job if it needs to, so I'm going to use that. I also have this Revlon Cloud Blotted Lip Color in the shade Rosy Cotton Candy. I literally just pulled this out of the packaging today, so hopefully it'll work. I believe it's for lips or blush, so I was going to try and use it on some of the blushy tones or some of the like, and there's some red on the nose, some red going all up the lips, so I was going to try and use that. Paired with the ColourPop Cheek Dew Serum Blush. I have this in the shade So Cosmo. I haven't used this in a while. As you can tell, it's a little funky, so I figured now's the best time to do that. I have the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Paint Pot in white, as well as the contouring palette with the white and the gray. That's a powder, but I think I'm going to be able to try and work with that, try and make them work. That's going to be kind of my base. Then I have the Maybelline Red For Me lipstick. It's a universal lipstick, so it works on every, like, it'll match every person. It'll work for every person. I figure that's the best red to use on my lips. Or I can use the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink, or Matte Ink, in Pioneer, and I can also go in with this one. And I have the LA Colors lip liner pencil in Forever Red if I want to do some little like more dimension and more like add-on things. So we're gonna jump right into things. I wore my ghost face shirt to fit the Halloween vibe because honestly it was just the first one I grabbed and it was like, hey, that works really well. So we're just gonna dive on in. I got this beauty blender from Wet n Wild, part of their Fantasy Makers. Obviously, anything that's a little funky is part of their Fantasy Makers collection, which is perfect for Halloween. I picked this little ghost makeup sponge up the other day at my CVS. So I figured now's a good time to use that, especially when I'm going in with a bunch of white. So I'm literally just going to be applying that all over the face. And I'm not really going to be making it like a specific rhyme or reason as to where I'm putting it, because if I put it in a place where I don't like it, it'll get covered up. So it's no big deal. Like, it'll just add a little bit of pop of color to those areas. This applies a lot. Like, I did go heavy-handed in with this, but my gosh, look at that. Like, I am still going. I still got some on the sponge. Geesh. Wow. I don't usually use a sponge to go in on face products, like base like this, like foundations or anything. Like this obviously is our foundation, but it's not a foundation. But I usually don't do this, but we're doing it today for the video. I'm not going to go down to the neck because the girl didn't go down into the neck. And I kind of figure I might make some of the like bloody lip go down my neck a little bit, so I don't really need my neck to be white. It's more just around the rest of the face that I feel like that would apply, but it kind of looks like where the smile goes on her, it cuts like from here down is just her regular face, like she didn't add the white, but I would rather have the white added there because I feel like it's sort of necessary. I'm gonna go in with the tip and see how it does around the nose. Okay, that's not bad. I was a little, okay, that kind of came off a little bit, so be a little cautious with that. But I don't know if it's the product or the sponge, but they're both from Wet n Wild, so it's sort of just plain Wet n Wild for it. But I just figured I'd try out some new products, try out the sponge, and I didn't get a chance to use it in my last video, so I thought, well, now's a good time whenever I'm using white. I think I'm gonna go in, I feel like the eyes would be the best option, probably brows first. So I think I'm gonna go in, I don't really know what's best to use for brows because I don't do brows often. Let's see what the makeup, okay. The Michaela palettes don't have reds in them. What? There's like literally no red. Like none at all. What's going on, Michaela? I'm a little nervous to put lipstick in my eyebrows. I think I'm going to use the Cheek Dew thing from ColourPop. But I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And hope that all of this doesn't stain and comes off. I at least hope my face doesn't turn like super white because I'm already pale enough. I don't really need the help from any makeup. And I'm going to go in, I have this 2-in-1 e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo brush, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to run the spoolie through it first, and then I'm going to use the brush to kind of get a little bit more, like, into it. But I think I'm going to just do all of my brows red, and then that way we can just work around it with the blue, because it looks like most of her eyebrow is red, and then the blue just goes through the eyebrow. So that's actually doing a really good job. I think it's doing more of a job at the under part of the brow rather than the brow, but I don't hate it. But I think I might go in with a little bit of the lipstick just to kind of, or the cloud paint. We'll try the Revlon thing out and just see how I feel about it. Because this did an okay job, but I think it just needs a little bit of an umph. I just sort of look like I'm a redhead and not like I am a clown with red eyes. Like a scary clown, but not Pennywise. Like, it's not Pennywise. It's sort of there, but it's not Pennywise. I've used this product before, but it has literally been so long that I literally have no idea. This isn't much redder than that other one. Like, you can't really tell, but you can kind of tell. But I'm just going to roll the spoolie with this and just go over top and see what happens. Not much. Okay, that's nice. Not bad. I think I am going to have to go in with the lipstick just because I really want to get some of that red in there. I really want to make it pop. And I feel like it might look better to match the red that's going to be... Oh, it's really noticeable. It's really noticeable that I'm not using down my face, like especially my chin area. But I want everything to match each other. So I'm going to go in actually with the lipstick. But I'm going to roll the spoolie. And if that doesn't work, yeah, it's not really working. It's not giving me as bright of a color as I'd like it to. So I'm going to go in with the brush applicator. I'm going to get a bunch off on my brush. And then I'm going to run it through. I kind of feel like this isn't really going to do a good job either. Yeah, I'm sort of just staying the same color and just moving around the underlying color. So this might be what we're stuck with, because I feel like I'm moving just a lot of stuff around, but not actually getting anywhere with this. So I think I'm just going to leave it what it is. I'm going to go in and do the eyes now. Okay, I think with the brush, I'm going to need to carve out what I'm going to do with my look. So in that way, I have a clear idea. And it looks like it's just like a diamond star shape, essentially. So I'm just going to, I guess I'm just going to start up here, go down into the eye, down like that. I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there. And then I'm going to go across and then go across into the inner corner. I guess that'll be all right. And then we're just going to like pack down and blend in, but I really need to pack this on. So then that way it, like, I really get the color in there. Because these eyeshadow palettes aren't the worst eyeshadow palettes I've ever used. But you do need to pack them down a lot and not blend as much, because if you blend too much, it all blends away, essentially. Like, I don't hate these palettes, but I feel like there's a reason I use them for my makeup trial stuff. Like, I use them just to play with. I don't actually use them because they're, like, great quality. And I feel bad because I'm not like a big Michaela stan, but I do like Michaela, like for the most part, I do like Michaela. And I like wanted to support her. I wanted to try out Glam Light all at the same time. I wanted to get these palettes because they looked really nice. And I'm just sort of like let down, but you know, it's fine. This is not going well on my brow area, but I think I can do this and salvage it. I don't hate, okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. It's sort of just the carving out process that's a little difficult. And a lot of the white is fading from my brow area. So that's kind of a concern, but it's not really a big deal, but I do feel like a lot of the white is kind of like blending into my skin a good bit. We're going to move on to the nose, and I think I'm going to use the cheek dew on the nose. Okay, now I'm running into a little bit of that like oily greasiness from this, from the fact that it's a little older, because now my finger's a little greasy. Okay, I need a good brush that I can like, okay, this is a good one. I was gonna say I need a good brush that I can get all messy and gross and stuff, but that I don't have to worry about like, I can wash it and it's not a big deal if it doesn't get washed for a while. All right, I think it should be a circle. Okay, this is not red at all. That's actually a really good circle. Look at me. Look at that. Okay, I don't hate it, but I think this blush is not the right shade of red. Is not red enough. And I made a big mess on the back of my hand. Gosh, my poor hand is going to be like, why'd you do this to me? And I'm going to be like, it's for makeup. I'm sorry. I'm going to go in with the lipstick again. I'm going to try and put a lot on my hand and then go into it with this brush. And then I'm going to pat that on. That's working a little bit, right? Yeah, you can see that more. Kind of looks like I have a big red nasty pimple on my nose. Have to remember if I ever want to do like witch's warts, this is kind of the way to go. Wow, that looks nice. Not gonna lie. With this white from Profusion, I'm a little nervous about it, but it is white, so it'll kind of blend in well. And I'm gonna kind of trace out the line from my lips, so in that way I know what to go over, but I'll be able to cover it up with this, essentially. Chad, what are you crying about? Not bad. They kind of line up. My gosh, I'm so excited. All right, so now we're gonna go back in with this lipstick and we're gonna basically just go over top this white line, but it doesn't have to be very uniform because it doesn't really need to be. But I think I'm gonna go back over the line with a black and then like rub red like the heck into it. Chad, what's wrong, baby? Come here, baby. What's wrong? What are you crying for, baby? You okay? Go find your toy. Where's your toy at, huh? He's like all interested now because I said hi to him. He's like, I haven't seen you all day and you just started talking to me again. Like, oh my gosh, you're here. Spend time with me. I'm your child. I'm like, yes, Chad, I love you. He's my cat, by the way. He's not my child. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in with black. Maybe how does this look? Ooh, that's a little too red. I think I am going to go in with the black. Okay, I'm going to go in with this Essence 24 Ever ink liner in Intense Black. Hope it doesn't stain my face, because that's the whole point of this, is hope nothing stains my face. And I'm going to run that up. Going to follow the white line. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not great, but not bad. I can handle it. Dry it off a little bit. I need a more intense red. Let's find a red. I need to find a red. Okay. And we're also going to be using the Naughty palette from BH Cosmetics. It looks like this. It's big honking thing. Just like my nose pimple. And I'm going to go in with the shade Brick to start off. Problem is, with all the brushes that like the blue brush would have been a perfect brush for this, but it's blue. And if it gets intermingled with this, it's going to make it purple. And I don't want that. Wait, what is Brick? Okay, good. Brick is an actual brick color, so this would work well. This is what I was going for this whole time, was basically this. Didn't really need the liner. I just need this. And I would have probably been better off if I had done a kohl liner or something that I can smudge. So then that way it's not like a line. Because now I got to try and cover up that line. And I'm going to go in with Candy Cane and really redden the crap out of this. Because I want the outer edges to be more like a bright red than like a dark maroon. Like that. That's what I want. So we're just going to like go really wild-handed. Because I don't feel like it needs to look like pristine. Because we're not going for pristine. We're going for like, there's blood on her face and she's trying to like look scary. This liner is not helping me here though. I don't think that was a good idea. I'm gonna go in also with Rudolph and really like brighten it up a little bit. Because I feel like this is just really dark and this Rudolph shade is really going to help that out. Yes. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to do my lips real quick. I'm just going to use this Maybelline lipstick. That's a really nice red. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Brick and kind of darken my lips to make my lips blend in with the rest of my cut up Joker lips. I feel like this is Joker. I feel like this is the Joker, essentially. But this is more like, was it Jacqueline Phoenix? Or is that his brother? The Phoenix guy that just did the Joker movie. Not like Heath Ledger Joker. Okay. Brick mixed in with this lipstick is the best dark red lipstick. Like, look at that. I like it. I'm going to go in with Brick a little bit on the nose just to darken this up a little bit because I feel like it's a little too pimply and not as dark as I want it to be. And I'm also going to take it through the brows a little bit. It fits the vibe fairly well. I guess I'm just going to like smudge it, sort of. Does that look good? Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay, I don't really like the way it looks over here. So we're going to fix that. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush. And I'm just going to use that to touch this up. Kind of blend it out. Get it off my face a little bit. I could only blend so much, you know, before it's like just going to turn pink and like it's not going to go away. But we can try our best to make it work. I'm not doing green hair, so sorry about your luck. But what do we think? Do You like it? I like it. I think it's a good start. This is my first one I've done this year. I'm really glad I tried this. I'm very interested in trying more. I could have went a little lower with the blue, I just realized, but I honestly think what I did is fine. It fits my face shape very well. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm very busy this time of year, and like right now I'm just so busy and overwhelmed that like this was sort of a little bit of therapy for me. So let me know what you think. Put down any ideas you have in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell down below if you want to get notified on any new videos that I upload, anything like this or anything, you know, just typical get ready with me, things like that. Stay tuned for that one, guys. Thanks for watching this one. I will see you then. Bye.